Hello guys, welcome to and welcome back. I am so Veronica and I'm so ready to show you guys my first wedding gown part 2. So this is for those who may be on their lunch break and you don't have time to watch the whole video, honey. I get it. Sometimes your supervisors just be all up on your neck, leaning down your back, watching you. You can't really watch what you want to watch. But so that's not the end of the gown. Like that's not it. I end up revamping it like 3 or 4 times. But I wanted to show you guys how I get to the ultimate look. So if you're patient, just hang in there with me. I'm a self-taught seamstress. Okay. I don't understand a lot of the measurements and whatnots. Okay. But I'm trying. I am a firm believer that you don't get good at something not doing it. Okay. Repetition is the mother of success. I think that's how that quote goes. Somebody told me that. So just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep working at it. Do not stunt your creativity by comparison to others or, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever you think is cute, whatever you think is going to enhance the look, then go with that. It doesn't say it's a jacket zipper, but I just marvel at how good God is because I forgot that I even had this in my possession. I'm sure there was a better way than me snatching that off of that staple. So now I'm going to get the garment. We're going to get the wedding dress. We're going to call it what it is. Let me make sure y'all can see. Okay, good. All right. So now I'm just putting this. Ooh, whoa. It'll be this way. So that ideal that I had about the back of the what's the face is not going to work because this zipper is really long. I may not even be able to use this one. We may be back to the black. Back to the black. Nah, we're going to keep this one. Yeah, because it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That gold with the gold on the what's the name? Even though the black has gold too, but... So I'm going to have to put the zipper on after I get the other portion of the skirt. Because I don't know if y'all can see that, but the zipper is longer than this half of the dress. So I'll just cut this, serge both of the sides, so that way it's like fully open. And, or maybe I should add the skirt first. Huh. Go back with the zipper that I originally intended on. It is what it is. It is what it is. So this is what it's got to be. Because it's perfect. It's a perfect fit. And then I can still do that low back, or not low back, but lower than normal back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pin that off camera. Okay, so this is actually Operation Don't Tell Tony, because Tony bought the last serger and it hasn't even been 2 weeks yet. So I could have taken it in to get it repaired, but for one, today's a holiday, so they're probably not open, is what the Google told me. And for two, who's to say they're gonna fix it right? Like, I don't just want to be throwing around, $50 or however much it's gonna cost. And then there's videos on YouTube, but me watching the videos on YouTube is what got me in this situation. Yes, you heard me correctly. My serger broke after only 8 days of having it. So I saw a video where a woman went through, I think, 5 layers of denim or something. And so I assumed that, sergers could withstand that. And so my daughter just brought her small little skirt and she wanted me to hem the sides of it. So I'm like, no, I was adamant about it. I was like, no, if it can go through 5 layers of denim, then it can, you know, surely hem the sides of this skirt. And so it can't. It can't. And so I looked up, you know, surgery repair places in Kansas City, and I saw the reviews, and nobody left like the amount that they spent. You know what I mean? Nope, I'm done. So how do you guys do that? I meet you up front?
Just gonna put it in the basket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm used to going to the ghetto Walmarts where if you buy a high ticket item, then you have to meet them up front, and that's where they'll meet you at the cash register, honey, to make sure that it gets paid for. Okay. And I don't blame them. If I had a store, I'd do it the same way. A video coming soon about my comparison of both surgers. I'm trying to do this before Tony gets home. Even though he can see on the camera, you know, that I went and, but he may not have been looking at that. So I heard Tony pull up, and I'm like, I tell my daughter to run and go get my phone off the charger so that I can record his reaction. He sees me recording, so he instantly starts recording me as well. Tony, put your phone down. What are you doing?
Well, what are you doing?
I wanted her to hurry up and get the phone so I can get your reaction.
To what?
Hold up, guys. Okay, I'm ready.
Hush, Ezzy.
You guys went out and bought another one? You bought another thing? Why?
You need to change your pants? Are you back there pooping a brick?
Well, I got poop a brick. I didn't pay for it. You paid for that?
What was that nose scratch? I got that camera and everything.
So it is different from this one.
How?
This is an older version. This was $218. It's an older version.
Older version for $218.
Yeah.
Wow.
$234 with tax. Yeah.
That's the newer version.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Hey, boobers.
So, what are you doing? You
So-
paid $218 for that?
Yes,
I thought you was gonna get that one
234.
fixed.
I today they're not open.
So
can
you
get
had
it
to have a
fixed?
surgery to do what?
To finish what I've started.
So you had to go spend $218. So you're gonna have you taking that one back once you get that one?
No,
fixed?
I'm not. I'm not. And I'm going to figure out how to fix that one myself at my leisure. And then once I figure out how to fix that one, I'm going to also fix that one, the baby serger. So it's not that I was like fearful to show him. I just, I don't want him to think I'm being frivolous with money, even though it's my money. Anyway.
What, you want $6?
For what?
Why are you offering people $6? She's the one broke it, y'all.
No, I'm not. I wasn't touching it.
I hemmed her skirt.
Technically, it's the government's skirt. It's not my money.
How is it the government skirt?
That's not my money.
Anyway, so I wasn't for sure or okay, so he's not upset. So clearly he's not as upset as I thought he would be. Me being a waitress, I have to save money for the money that I get in the summertime. I save that for the winter months when we're snowed in and nobody's coming in there. So I just dabbled in a little bit of that. And because I'm investing in myself. I have never been this passionate about anything.
Yeah!
So she's the one she's the one broke it.
I can't say nothing about this situation.
But you went and bought another one. Why?
Wait.
Tony, do I need to remind you what you're driving?
Hand back to me.
Huh?
Do I need to remind you what you're driving and how much one oil change costs?
I paid for that.
Okay, and I paid for that.
But it didn't break and I go get another one.
That's
I took it to the shop and got it fixed. You also
That's a good
remind
point.
people
That's
while
a
you're
good point.
talking that you're the one that cracked the front end.
Oh.
okay. So we're getting a bad connection here, y'all. Y'all don't need to.
Yeah.
So when she got her car fixed and she put all that money in there and they still didn't fix it right, that's one of my pet peeves.
That one guy took it too, and we thought that
Yeah.
it was turns out it was the rotors the whole time. Remember when we did
Yeah.
the brakes?
Some people will gladly accept your stuff that is broken to get that money and then be like, okay, well, it was this. Like that dude on street when he fixed my car.
He didn't fix it.
Yeah,
He had more junk cars in there than he for fixing cars, but she still took her stuff
he
there.
got my $400, and then he tells me he can't fix it and that I should just get a new car.
Whoa!
You could have told me that. You could have told me that before you took my $420.
Your cars only last 2 years anyway.
Well, this one ain't. This one's been lasting longer.
Huh?
The one I got now has been lasting longer.
Okay, but it's starting to.
It ain't starting to do nothing. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
You ain't seen that patch on the side, have you?
Oh yeah, I saw the patch.
I thought
Yeah.
I putting some bling right there.
Putting what?
Don't do that. Yes.
No, don't do that. They need to be tacky.
Get a different door. Just get one from the junkyard.
How about you? Because the rest of them
You know
look.
what? That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Andy.
just
the rest
make
of
sure
them-
that if
the
they
rest of
tow
them
your
patches are gonna start coming off too.
yeah,
You'll be like, ooh.
make sure if they tow your vehicle, tell them the VIN is on the dashboard, because we had that kind of situation pop up.
You know what? Y'all are disturbing the peace that's in this sewing room.
You asked me to
I just thought
record.
about it.
I gotta be here to record.
I thought about it. I'm like, why do I not feel as peaceful and tranquil as
But
I
everybody's
normally do in
here. Everybody in here. This is the spot.
So yeah, Tony, I'm investing in myself because if they fix that, if they get my $75 or $50 or however much you was gonna pay,
I thought you said you was gonna fix that.
you was gonna pay. I know, but what if I can't fix it?
Then I'll fix it.
Then I just let this wedding dress thing. No,
I'll fix it.
you'll fix it.
I'll get it fixed.
Oh.
I got that on video. I got that on video.
I told her that earlier. I'll get it fixed.
Yeah, he did, but we don't. Tony,
I got it on video. So if
Well,
you
y'all
guys,
not listening.
if you guys go to
Hold on,
court,
what?
People will gladly accept your 50 to. One dude on YouTube said that the service charge was $190, and this was 2 years ago. His video was 2 years old. He said they wanted to charge him $190 to fix his brother's serger, because it wasn't covered under the warranty because it was a plastic part in there that they said it falls under wear and tear. So they asked me today, they was like, do you want the 3-year warranty on this? And I'm thinking, this been 8 days. No, thank you. Y'all not getting an extra penny out of me.
yeah, he just took my $6. So
Who?
So,
Who's $6?
why are y'all talking about
That's your
$6?
You said that $6.
that's his. Percent.
Anyway.
Percent.
came
What the
in here
heck
for
are you
real with
doing?
Okay,
Yes, he
y'all-
did.
Where'd he get it at?
Okay, give me the
From his mouth.
Where'd
Give me the thing,
where'd he
give
get
me
the
the
$6
Give
from?
me the thing, both of y'all get out. Folded in 4s. Let's go ahead and do the fabric stretch out. This is 2 yards for $4. So I'm only doing the fabric stretch out so that I am fully aware of how much fabric I am using. 2 yards to make the skirt of the dress. So in the future, I know that I at least need 2 yards. I would like to have more because I want it to be even more dramatic, even more longer. So now I'm just going to fold that in 4s. And I'm going to place the 4 folds. I think I can get that neater. The 4 folds like that. And so I'm only going to do a teeny tiny bit because I wanted to, I do want it kind of high in the front though. So guys, I just want to add that you're going to see me do something different to the circle skirt than what I did to the gown. I thought it would make a difference. I don't know. Y'all let me know. All right, so I'm just going to use my rotary cutter. Get the slicing. Okay. Now we're going to make sure that that stays together. And now we're going to go ahead and cut off little bit of that. Trying to give it like a wavy. I still haven't purchased the blades from Amazon. What am I waiting on? I don't know. This thing is moving around like a tambourine. Alright, so y'all see the roundness. I was just trying to give it baby hair. Does somebody know what I'm talking about? Alright, so now let me hold y'all up so y'all can see. Alright, so this is what I was trying to do, just to soften it up a little bit. So this is going to go around here, kind of like I did the gown. And I'm going to put some detail flowers. We're going to go ahead. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see. I need a cameraman. I told my husband when he retires, he's going to be my cameraman. Did he agree to it? No. We're just going to take these off of here like this, because it's easier to put them on. Even though I want to connect this really, really fast, I'm the kind of person where I want to see progress immediately. But when I can't see progress, then it just kind of, I don't know. I guess because I'm a waitress, I want instant gratification. Like when you're waitressing, you don't see a check. You don't get a check. You get the tips. Cash preferably. No, I'm just playing. But, so now we're taking these off of here. But yeah, I just love the instant gratification. I know that that goes against, you know, the spiritual beliefs, because we're supposed to be patient and wait upon the Lord and, you know, believe that, you know, and I get that. I'm patient in that aspect. But when it comes to me doing arts and crafts, like, I don't know, I just can't wait to see the full vision. So we're just going to take away the part of the flower that can't go on the dress, because everything can't make the cut. Those green things, yeah, we don't need those. And so we're also going to do something to the flowers after we get them sewn on there. Okay? Am I going to hand sew them? I don't know. I'm going to do whatever is. I might sew them with a sewing machine and then hand sew them on there. But to make it go quicker, I do see myself using the sewing machine for this. Just to connect them. Might as well use a sewing machine to put them on the thing too. I'm not thrilled about hand sewing. That's like taking the steps when you could use the escalator. So we're almost done. We got all that off of there. Maybe we can buy these, I don't know, on Amazon without all the, so we're not wasting. I'll look into it. somebody out there probably already knows. Let me know if you do. If you can purchase these like this, so that, you know, we're being mindful of the environment. All right, so let's get our thing out. Don't worry, guys, I'm not gonna do y'all like that no more. I had them long videos. I will break it up into smaller sections. So I really like that pink. Now I do love the traditional white wedding gown, right? I think we all do. However, okay, a touch of pink is not gonna hurt anything. And I'm just gonna make sure that they are lined up. I can feel the love. So, why are you making a wedding gown? I'm glad you asked. At the end of the video, at the final, you know, reveal, I'll have all that explained in detail. Some of it I've already mentioned, like, you know, why not make a wedding gown? It's the prettiest thing going. And then, you know, the real reason, the undertones for this, I'll reveal that. You know, and it's not a vow renewal or anything like that. But just stick around. I guarantee you it'll be interesting, to say the least. So yeah, I just want to give some clarification. It's not at the end of this video, but it's at the end of the compilation of videos, the dress reveal. So freaking pretty. Is it not? It is. Do I have enough flowers to go around? Yes. Do I want to put it all the way around? That's the question. I'm going to pin them on there and we're going to see. Because I may just want them on one side. I'm really feeling that high and low when it comes to wedding gown. You know, the train dragging in the back and then showing your ankles. So yeah, I really love the high-low look on any gown because you want to show your heels. You're going to spend some money on them. You might as well show them. But yeah, I like that because I love a strap around the ankle. So that's why I would love to show my ankles. To show the strap around the ankle. I think that shoe style is so cute. Okay, are y'all bored with this? Let me cut this footage off. All right, so I thought this was a really pretty cream white. Y'all know I don't know my colors. It looks yellow. I don't know. I know my colors, but being that, I mean, you know your colors until you go to Lowe's or Home Depot in the paint section, and then you see all the different shades of what's out there. And it's like, whoa, that's not just white. Okay, got it. That's not just brown. There's different shades of brown. So, yeah, call it what you want to. It's a wedding color. Watch me wear this on a Easter or something. I'll show you guys how I've been doing the flowers. So I did have everything pinned on here like this. And putting that through there, trying to remember what flower I did without getting stuck with the pin. I feel like you separate the flowers off of the dress first. I mean, off of the stem. And then you sew them, connect the ones that you want to be together. All right, lift And then I'm going to go through and place them where I want them. But I'm literally taking them off of, you know, so to save me time in the future, I won't pin them on there like that. It just wasn't working the other way. It wasn't until I took them off that it started going easier. And then I even do a back stitch on them. And they got the little threads hanging or whatnot, but I'll correct all that later. Right now I just want to get as many of these done, if not all of them, tonight. That time I had to turn the needle that way because it was already like pressed down in the fabric. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait. Can't wait for it to be finished. For me to try it on and just... I can't wait. I know it's going to be pretty. I believe it's going to be pretty. All right, enough of that footage. All right, guys, so I went ahead and finished all the flowers. All the ones that are over here are finished, rather. And so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in this container. I know it's a trash can, but no trash has been in it. I purchased these for the balcony at the church because I noticed there wasn't any trash cans up there. So I'm just going to put those in here, and then we're going to go ahead and sew the skirt to the bodice, and then we'll position the flowers where we want them. I see one little random floating around. I'm going to connect it with this because this one was on the floor. But they're stitched good. They're stitched good. I'm not worried about them coming apart. Alright, so these are the ones that... Can y'all see? These are the ones that I was able to sew like 2 of them on there. And then after that, it was just giving me a little trouble. I don't know. But I'm excited about this next part, y'all. I'm excited about all of it, to be quite honest. So, I know I should be putting the zipper in here first, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to set this over here. Even the flowers in the trash can look like art to me. Okay, so this was a concern for a split second. I was like, well, what if I add these flowers and someone feels like it turned this dress and made it look totally hideous? And then I was like, wow. And I thought about all the videos I've seen on the show, you know, wedding shows and stuff. And they'll look at a beautiful wedding gown that's super expensive, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's hideous. It's atrocious. It looks like one big, like, you know, bag of sparkles or something. And then they'll look at something else and they'll be like, wow, that is gorgeous. And it's totally like not my thing. So you gotta just, if you want to put flowers on it, if you feel like it's going to be too bulky, a part of you knows that someone's going to think it's too bulky or cluttered. But you also know there's somebody out there that's going to be like, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, how much do you want for it? I say commit to whatever look you're trying to do. And it could be, you know, different everywhere else, but I know I want a long piece right here. And I feel like I should turn this inside out, right? All right, so now it's inside out. I just love these sleeves. Oh my goodness. Unless they get a hole in them, and then I won't love them as much. Glitter's still falling off of there. Okay, so there's so many different styles of wedding gowns. You got your mermaid, you got your ball gown, you have your fitted and flared, okay? Um, and then you have your corset, you have your what else? What else? Not nightgown, but what they call it, chic, you know what I mean? So there's so many different looks. And then some people like to kind of like mix them, you know, a little bit of this with a little bit of that. So I was a little bit torn. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit torn on what I was doing and what direction I was taking this in because I wanted to do so many different things in here. And then I'm like, you know what? There will be other occasions for me to, you know, try out different styles that I have in mind, you know, on different fabrics. So guys, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure that I don't sew the flowers on the wrong side of the skirt, which I ended up doing. And y'all saw how many times I tried to prevent that from happening. I'm getting the circle together. I'm gathering the circle. And now I'm just going to start pinning it the same way I did the gown, but better, because this will be our second time doing it. Each time you do something, you're supposed to get better at it. Speaking of getting better at something, I can honestly say that some of my sewing techniques and skills have greatly improved. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have. Like I said, this was my 4th time putting a zipper in, you know, and now I feel like I finally understand more of the concept of adding zippers. Y'all see how I'm pinning that? But I do want to fold over because I know that this is going to be bigger than the circumference of the bodice. So I'm definitely not going to waste my time by pinning it wrong. And we're just going to, y'all see how I did that? It has little folds throughout it. And it's perched up like it's kissing, okay? That's how it's meeting. And this will get serged, my friend. This will get serged. Hold on, wait a minute. How did I pin that one? The fold was kind of covering the pin. I was like, wait a minute now. That's not part of the plan. Fold it over. Push it back. But yeah, every time you do something, you're supposed to, you know, get better and better at it. All right, so we have it nice and ready to go in the serger. And I realize that the serger is going to cut off some of the fabric because that's what it does. And I'm kind of eager to see how that turns out. Let's put it that way. But yeah, so that's what that's looking like. Not all of them has the folds because we was running out of room. Like we had more bodice than we did skirt circumference. So I'm eager to see how that's going to look in the long run. Let's go to the serger. This kind of reminds me of something from the 98. The year 1998. What qualifies as vintage? Did I still sew them inside out? I sewed one inside out. I'm gonna remove that one flower that's facing the wrong way. Both of them are facing the wrong way. I'm gonna remove both the flowers. Why is it given 1998? I mean, I did title this Vintage Wedding Gown. We're gonna have to do something to modernize this bad boy. You want the old mixed in with the new. Looks like a praise dance garment. Anyway, They say on your wedding day, you're supposed to have something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Have you guys heard that before? I'm gonna edit that little walk over here out. But this is what it looks like so far. So picture it with heels. You're gonna see the tip of the heel, the toe of the heel. I'm not feeling the front of that. I'm not feeling that at all. So what I'm going to do, come on, tilt your head down. We're gonna do it like that, and we're gonna cut that off. Can y'all see? So what I've just done, in case you couldn't see, I took a fabric marker and I just put like a V down the center of the neckline. Just add some material back here because I don't want to put a zipper there. Let's get our pins. Okay guys, so I'm going to try my best to explain what's happening in this next part. I decided to cut out the zipper. I don't know if I showed that I think I showed that in the last clip. And so now I'm trying to fill that space in with some new fabric. And of course I'm going to have to serge that fabric before I use it. And after I serge, both sides of that fabric, I put a zipper. It kind of goes to the side a little bit. It does. It goes to the side. It's not down the center of the back. But the zipper goes in there. And this was my first time cutting a zipper shorter. More than enough. If he ever does, he never does anything else. He's already done more than enough. So guys, looking back on it, I definitely didn't need that much fabric because what I ended up doing was making it too big. And then I had to put excessive amounts of darts in there to make it even smaller. And also the buttocks area, I will make sure to make that bigger than the front next time, which I've always heard that that's what needs to be. The back is always bigger than the front because of the derriere. But now I see the importance. Some fabrics are easier to work with. I'm realizing that. Just like you have some co-workers that are easier to work with. They come on time. That's me, I'm very punctual. That's why I don't like being late for church, because I'm definitely not late for work. I come on time so I can leave on time. All right. And I'm just still in my mind trying to decide, how I'm going to do this. But I just believe that God's going to give it to me. He's going to show me the way. Show me a way that I may walk with you. That sounded better in my head. Show me your way. The cry in my heart is to love you more and to live with the time. All right. So that's a little too big. Maybe not. Again, we could always put darts in the places where we feel like it's too big or whatnot. We know we want that to go inside. Matter of fact, we want the whole thing to go inside because this is on the wrong side of it. Anyway, so we got two things we need to take care of, and then we'll start pinning the flowers. Where are the flowers? we will start pinning the flowers in random, inconspicuous places, like right there at the crotch. Stay tuned. So I know I told you we're gonna limit the amount of footage we get, but I wanted y'all to see that I'm starting at the shoulder and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do that little marking. And I'm gonna go past the marking to make sure I get that marking out for there. Even though it's a washable fabric, it still is a white garment and we don't want no hiccups. Show me your All right, and now I'm going to position it this way, making sure I'm not slicing nothing under there that shouldn't be under there. I'm hoping this gives us a more modern day vintage look. Where are my scissors? Let's put it on the mannequin. Or shall we put it on? Okay, so I was going to put it on. And then I forgot that I had the back all, you know, hooked up like that. So now it's giving more of a wedding gown. Show me your way. I think. Okay, so I just want to show you guys the progress, and this is what it looks like on the mannequin without the flowers. Well, okay, minus those two. I end up taking my seam ripper, hem ripper to it and removing those. And this is with the flowers. I could always reposition them, which I end up doing. I like this look here, but there's always a better way of doing it. The first time you position something on there, that's usually not going to be what you end up sticking with, because you can easily see something different or better in your mind. And turned it inside out, and I laid that long piece of fabric that we had for the back. I went ahead and, what is this? I went ahead and laid it, this is the back of the shoulder. So I just meshed it up here, and I'm going to serge all of this because, as you can see, the side of it is frayed. So we don't want that messing up on us. We're going to go ahead and stitch all this, and then this is down by the buttocks. So I want y'all to see what I'm doing there, because it was still looking a little like it could come loose. I'm going to go ahead and stitch that right there, and then we're going to stop here because we still have some original hem. This looks like a rolled hem. I know that. Know that from research. That's a rolled hem. So it's not going to come down that way. And then we'll go from there to put the zipper on this side. So the zipper is not going to necessarily be in the back, but it'll still be in the back. It might be over on the side, but it's going to still be in the back. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. This is my first wedding gown. I'm okay with that. So guys, I just want to point out that the light on this serger is more dim. I don't know, you know, I didn't read it. I don't know if it's LED or whatever. I just know it's a different light from the other serger. And then we have this here. I didn't connect the other one on the other serger, and this just slides in and slides out. It's not really on there secure at all. But guys, I'm going to use that for my pin catcher. I know fabric's gonna fall in there as well, and I'll sift through that later, but I just wanted to show y'all, like, it's getting easier. We got a pin catcher. I don't have to use this thing. Have to wonder where I put it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and serge this. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our work. Let's see, that looks like the front. Make sure everything is facing the right direction. Let me go ahead and cut that. Go ahead, cut that. All right, so this is the back of the dress, inside out, ready for a zipper. I know I keep going back and forth. One minute it's gonna have a zipper, the next minute it bet not. Huh, I could go over that again. That's the one from the other serger. All right, so this is how the back ended up looking. I can't wait to see how that's gonna look around the buttock part, because like it's a little different. That's a little different. All right, so I serged both sides. I even went over this one again, just to make sure that it could handle the zipper. The zipper. What did I do with the zipper? I just had it. This don't make no sense. Okay. All right, now I did forget which one I was going to. Was it the black or was it the? Okay, so this is, yeah, this one is a cute color for it, but it's not gonna work. It's too long. So this one looks too short. I have another one. We could always use that white zipper from yesterday. Yeah, this one definitely looks too short. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I was just buying zippers for the, this is shorter than the other one. Okay, so we're gonna put this one up. Where's our white zipper at? That's what we're gonna end up going with. Or maybe I should just purchase another. I don't know. I could always add some stretchy fabric back here. Y'all think I won't do it? I will do it. And put flowers along the back to give it that convenient pullover style. So serging stuff can get loose after a while, huh? Lord, don't tell me that. I want to just run this through here, but that's not gonna work because it needs a zipper. It needs a zipper. So guys, I'm gonna look for the white one, and we're gonna put the white one in there. That's it, that's all. This is our pile of wedding fabric. Wedding gown fabric. So I know it's over here somewhere. Voila. Whoop, there it is. All right, so now we can see, we know we want it to be facing this way, okay? But I just want to show y'all what the damage is from yesterday. I could technically go through that with a seam ripper, but I'm not going to. That's just gonna have to add to the vintage look, honey. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna, off camera, I'm going to, let me see, is this about as short as the other ones? Okay, so we're gonna have to go ahead and stitch some of this where the buttocks is to make it shorter. Okay, we may have some stuff sticking out and poking and looking weird. People be like, dang, what kind of drawers she got on? But we're gonna have to, because the zipper thing is really, really short. And then if we were to put it right here, we could go down a little bit more. So I'm going to pin this where I want to. It's just that much. I'm just going to go ahead and serge that right now. Make it nice and snug. And then I'm going to try it on. No, I'm not going to try it on. Let me turn y'all off. That's the dilemma that we are now facing, that I believe we're going to be able to come out of. So I just want to show you. That fat meat is greasy. That must be the old one. Oh yeah, that's connected to the zipper. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. All right, so this is where we have our zipper in it. And I'm just gonna zip that up for now. Remember, the raggedy parts y'all see are from the last time I put the zipper on there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe make sure y'all can see. Oh, my goodness. This is so annoying. Or maybe it was down here. Yeah, this is the end I want you to focus on. Because we have more zipper than we have fabric. Could I add some fabric? Yes. Would that be doing too much? Yes. So I'm just going to pin this to here. Now what I'm going to do to try to correct that situation, because we create and adjust, we learn from our mistakes, etc., etc. Okay. We're not doing brain surgery over here, so it's not that deep. It's not. I've actually been married for 11 years now, this August. So the wedding dress is fine. If it's functional or not, it's fine. Anywho, where are my scissors? So yeah, there's a way. I seen a video. I forget how long ago it was, what I was looking it up for. What was I about to do? Okay. Cut that off. I'm just making some alterations right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to unzip this. Or should I put the zipper right there? And then the part that, one of the parts, you stop it and it, I think it's the other end. I think it's the other end. So I'm going to go ahead and move this down. I know, calm down. Everybody makes mistakes. We're going to put this right where it belongs. And I'm going to do this off camera, but I'm just showing you guys on camera to contradict myself. So yeah, I'm going to finish going down the thing until we get, I don't know. I know, but yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. And then when you get to the other half of the zipper, the bottom half of the zipper, that's when you hand sew like a little thing where, and then you cut the rest of it off. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do. I hate that saying, because most of the time you really don't got to do it. I had to do what I had to do. I do feel myself getting a little tired, y'all. Okay, so I just want to say, like, the hours of operation on this gown and the amount spent on there, that was a good idea. You know, it sounded good on paper, but I lost track of everything. So, I still have the paper. I just wasn't documenting it. I would be in that room and then all of a sudden start doing something and forget to sign in. So I guess it's going to be back to, whatever date I started on the first video. I'll just count back from that. Thanks for watching.